Hey everyone, Amy here. Welcome back to my channel, Beloved Fragrance Finds here on YouTube. Flynn is down here with me. He's got a cough and I'm getting a little worried about it. So I have my mic on, but you might hear him coughing in the background. I have my end of October candle empties to go through with you guys. This is what I finished from like October 15th through the end of the month here. I was actually able to get through quite a bit more. And so I'm just going to grab and go. We'll talk about the performance on them. Would I buy them again? Would I not buy them again? How was the burn quality, etc. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to start with my one single wick here that I finished. This is Leaves from Bath and Body Works. I think I picked this up as a free gift, or the freebie reward. Sorry, he's coughing quite a bit, so I'm just making sure he's okay. And burned this one all the way down in the bathroom. This was a beautiful, typical Leaves fragrance. The burn was actually really good, given that it was a single wick. I had no tunneling and no issues on the sides, so that was good. And then moving on, I have one single Carmel Sundays. This is Trick or Treat. This around the side is my fault, you guys. At the very last burn, it was still kind of liquefied when I put it in my empties bin and it splashed up on the sides. That is my fault, is not the burn quality. But this burned all the way down to the end. This is really sweet, not in a gourmand bakery way, but in a crystallized sugar candy kind of way. And I was actually really surprised how much I like this one. Has slight muskiness to it, and it was just a really pretty fragrance. I would absolutely buy this again next Halloween when it comes back out. I really like this one. It is actually Halloween night here right now, so I may end up actually seeing if I can get any more fragrance out of this tonight and see if that does anything for me. Next, I have a Bath and Body Works one. Oops. This is Cozy Sunday Night. This was a really nice one. This was more gourmand than I was thinking it was going to be, but this is notes of warm cinnamon, crystallized ginger, and vanilla bean. Yeah, this is a really nice fragrance. I really like the ginger in here. Sweet, you get the spice. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. The spice from the ginger, and then some sweet vanilla bean. This was a really, really cozy fragrance. I really enjoyed this in my bedroom. No burn issues, like I said. Would definitely get this one again. Another from Bath and Body Works is Cozy Flannel and Vanilla. This is one where at the end I started having some of our puny wick issues on this one. There's still a little bit of wax remaining. I could probably get another burn out of it, but it doesn't put off much fragrance when the wicks get weird like that. But this is slightly masculine because of the flannel note in here, like the classic flannel fragrance. And then the vanilla just really warms it up. This has it says your favorite flannel, toasted vanilla, and rich woods. I really like the toasted vanilla in this. This is really, yeah, toasted vanilla and rich woods. It's so good. It's really sweet. It's really unique. It feels a little more upscale and slightly cologne-like, but not too much for me. I don't like cologne fragrances. I don't like mahogany and teak wood. I don't like the classic flannel fragrance. I got toasted pine cone from Carmel Sunday, and if you watched my unboxing of that, you will see that that was actually my least favorite out of the bunch, because it did lean pretty cologne-like to my nose, and I just don't care for those kinds of fragrances. So honestly, you guys, Cozy Flannel and Vanilla, I would not personally purchase again. I just didn't care for it that much. Moving on to some Homeworks or Slatkin, I have Chai Pumpkin Latte. This was actually my second Chai Pumpkin Latte that I got from the QVC duo, the auto delivery purchase that option that we had from the Christmas and July candles. This is chai tea, spiced pumpkin cream, vanilla bean, and raw cane sugar. This was a really creamy pumpkin fragrance. Yeah, it was really creamy, not overly spicy, just very rich and creamy and warm feeling. It was a nice medium throw that wasn't overpowering, and it just like really filled up my kitchen area nicely. I was pleasantly surprised by this one. I really didn't know what to expect when I saw that was one of the auto delivery options, because I'm not a huge pumpkin fan, but I actually really enjoyed that one. Another one that you guys have seen me burn and talk about a lot this fall is Dark Harvest. I finished up another Dark Harvest, you guys. I love this candle. It's very rich, dark, earthy, heavily spiced cardamom fragrance. As you can see, this one went all the way down to the very bottom and extinguished itself. I really enjoyed this in the fall evenings. If I had another one, I would probably continue to burn it maybe in the next week or so, but I am honestly really ready for Christmas fragrances, you guys. As you can see, I have vintage Christmas back here in the 4-wick that I'm already starting to bring downstairs and consider burning this next week. I may put up my Christmas tree soon. It is November 1st when this will air. So yeah, I'm filming on Halloween. So we'll see what happens this weekend. Oh, I have another Bath and Body Works in here I missed. No, this is, oh, it's a Goose Creek. So this is sweet potato beignet from Goose Creek. I did purchase some Goose Creeks. I know you may or may not have watched my reviews, but there is a dedicated review on my channel of this fragrance. Out of all the ones that I purchased, this was probably my favorite. It's sweet, it's starchy. I like this honestly more than a pumpkin fragrance. There's just something about it that really appeals to me. It's really nice. You get the beignet, you get the powdered sugar. This was an okay burn. You can see the soot. I found that Goose Creek candles were pretty sooty. So I won't be purchasing from Goose Creek anytime soon, but I did enjoy this fragrance very much. That was a nice fragrance. I also have back here, this is Campsite Embers from Goose Creek. I have probably 1 or 2 burns left. I will finish up this week on this one. This was a very smoky, leathery fragrance. I'm enjoying it tonight on Halloween night. It's really working for me. Here on Halloween, it was okay. I would prefer other, like, I don't know, marshmallow fireside. It was a little too campfirey, and I think it was the leather note in it. I would have liked to just like a tinge of sweetness or something in it to help it along. Another Homeworks, Scarlet Woods. Again, I have a dedicated review on my channel of this one. I talk about this one a lot. This is my second one this fall season that I have burned all the way to the bottom. It's like this very beautiful tree wood essence. To me, it feels like this cranberry or deep plum note, but I think it's scarlet redwoods, cardamom, clove bud, and vanilla. The vanilla must read to this as a fruit note to me. I don't know, but it's a beautiful woods fragrance, and the label is really pretty when it's burning. I really enjoyed that one. Another Homeworks is Making Spirits Spice. I got this as a duo from QVC. Okay, this is Juicy Orange, Apple Cider, Holiday Spices, and Tea Leaves. This was just okay to me. This was very light in my experience. Yeah, this was really light. Now, Nolan has the other one in his room, and I don't think I would repurchase this fragrance. I feel like there's other orange pomander type fragrances out there that I would prefer. I like Cozy Christmas by Kringle. I like, what is the ornament one? Joy, the other Slatkin one, and I speak about it all the time. Something Holiday Joy, Christmas Joy with all the ornaments on it. that one feels more like a pomander and a lot stronger than this one to me. So yeah, this one burned okay. It got slightly sooty up there, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of making spirit spice. I see another Bath and Body Works one. I knew there was another one. I actually ended up putting the end of this in the under the candle warmer. This I really like this fragrance though, you guys. The Perfect Autumn. I had never burned one of these before, so this was new to me this year. This has fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, crisp apple, and rich clove. So this came across to me as very cranberry apple forward with the most beautiful spice background. I really enjoyed this at the end of November or October. I was so sick of pumpkin and fall fragrances. This I would burn into the month of honestly November or December if you like cranberry fragrances. I'm finding myself enjoying cranberry more than I have in a very long time. I have steered clear of all cranberry for a very long time. It just wasn't appealing to me. And now it's having like a resurgence in my rotation. I'm just really feeling drawn to cranberry, honey, woods notes. I will always love a tree fragrance during the holidays, but I've really been drawn to those this fall. So yeah, this was really nice. The only problem was towards the end, it was probably around here that it started to get the puny wick thing. So I stuck it under the wax warmer, and that's why it kind of looks like this, because I kept dumping some wax out to continue getting some fragrance from it. But honestly, up until that point, it burned really, really nicely. Medium wick size, I would say a solid strong throw of probably an 8 out of 10. And this is definitely one I will repurchase next fall. All right, now I've got 3 Kringle candles in here that I finished. So Katie over at Katie's Joyful Life actually decluttered some of her candles to me. If you've been watching, you've seen some of hers go through my rotations. And this is one that she had about halfway finished for reviews and passed on to me. And this is Fog and Embers. And I finished it because I love it that much. This is a really beautiful fragrance to me. The amber in this is just gorgeous. So it's amber, cypress, aromatic fern, and moss. It's definitely got an aromatic quality to it. It feels outdoorsy, but there's that beautiful amber in here that I pick up on Warm and Toasty. It's just really like slightly perfuming, very pretty, a little mossy, very unique. It's definitely one of the more conceptual type fragrances from Kringle, but I really enjoyed it. I can't say enough good things about that one. I would definitely repurchase that. I'm going to just put this out there right now, you guys. I have to tell you that I am not finding myself to be a huge fan of a lot of the Reserve fragrances. I also will say that I don't love the black jars. It worked for fall for me, but honestly, like during the holiday season, I opted out of buying any of the holiday Reserve candles because I really just don't want a black jar in my home during the holidays. For me, everything's very white, gold, bright, cheery Christmas colors. And for some reason, the black jar is just not, it's not working for me for the holidays. So I just didn't buy any. I just opted not to, even though Katie was kind enough to let me sniff every single one that she was given. And there were 2, maybe 3 of them. There was only one that I absolutely wouldn't have purchased, and that was the peppermint one, peppermint martini. But the other 3 were good. I definitely felt like the Jolly Gingerbread was a nice fragrance I would have enjoyed having. But the black jar, I just didn't want to put that in my kitchen this holiday season. I know that sounds terrible, but I don't know. There's something about them that I like. This works because it's Halloween and it's black. So like that worked for my decor and everything. And Haunted Hollows is fantastic. This is the one that even could work into the holiday season and throughout the winter time. This is wood smoke, fir, herbal apple, patchouli, and musk. This is what I get from this is apple and rich wood fragrance. It's sweet. It's slightly musky. Oh, it's just beautiful. But yeah, I could definitely burn this during the holidays. Really, really nice. I will definitely try to grab another one of these next year. I really liked Haunted Hollow. And my last one here is Pumpkinhead. So I really enjoyed Pumpkinhead. This one sold out super fast. This had pumpkin, spice, orange, cinnamon, clove, and vanilla. I liked this more than Little Devil. I really enjoyed the orange in here. It gave it some brightness. I can smell the clove, I can smell the pumpkin and the orange, and they all just mix together. To my nose, this smells like a pumpkin orange roll. So to me, this does have a gourmand aspect to it. Really, really, really good one. I did have an issue. If you guys can see, one of my wicks got weird at the end of this. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, I think I let it burn too long at the last burn, and then one of the wicks kind of went and got funky. This one did burn hot, pretty darn hot, but this fragrance I absolutely would purchase again next Halloween season. So that is it for my end of October empties. I don't know about you guys, but I am so incredibly excited for November. November, December are my favorite months of the year. I love the fragrances. I love the candles. I love the holidays. I'm excited to decorate. I'm excited to bake. I'm excited to watch movies and just hang out with my family, wrap gifts, you know, just fill them with joy and love and just really good quality family time. So yes, I am excited to show you what I have mid-November for my candle empties. I'm hoping I get through some good ones. I've already got a few close to the end, kind of like this campsite embers here. So yeah, I'm sure I'll have a great stash by mid-November. But thanks everyone for listening in, and I will chat with you later. Bye-bye.